To be here in 2023. My goodness, got the whole group back together here. It does not. Here.
Hello. All right, we're back together. It's great. So do we have anyone here for the first time that found us? 2 people, wonderful. Thank you for being here, and we hope you join again. And there's a little gift for you on the table with David. And Cindy's bringing flowers. They're over here. Can you raise your hand again, the new people? There you go. Oh, we have another new person. Thank you. Yeah, okay. All right. So out there in cyber world, hello, Facebook, and anybody who's watching us, come on in. So now time to check your phone, right? And then turn it off, please, so we can have we can be able to listen to Nancy fully with no distractions. All right, and if you need updates, you can check the bulletin, check email, the newsletter, all the wonderful things that come along. Okay, so thank you, Snack Angels. Meet and greet and eat always, every Sunday at Friendship Hall over there. Angels Wanted. If you have time to go pick up a snack, make something, bring it over. We're happy to eat it. And we are. I didn't drink that much last night. Oh. Oh, I love being green. All right, we're going to have some special guests coming up on January 22nd. JD and Jan, this wonderful musical duo, and they're going to come on in right now.
Hello, Unity of Tampa. I'm JD.
And I'm Jan Garrett. And we're here at home in Colorado.
We can't wait to come see you.
We're really looking forward to coming to you guys very soon. Mwah, mwah. See you. Bye.
Very sweet of them.
That was very sweet and very cold.
Definitely be here on the 22nd and check out Jan and JD. They got some fantastic music. They're really big artists in the Unity scene, so it's a good opportunity to check them out.
Great. Okay, birthday celebrations. We know Julie's not here today, but she had a birthday on the 3rd. Is there anyone between the last time we saw you and now that has had a birthday or a birthday coming up this week? Anyone? All right. How sweet. Wonderful. Anybody else? All right, well, we're going to sing happy birthday to whoever.
Let's do it.
To all of them.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you. Thanks, Pat. Give her a round of applause. Yeah.
Oh, I was looking all over for my phone to turn it off, and here it was, sitting. Here, Jeffrey. Thank you. How's everybody? Good morning. Yeah, are we good? Happy New Year, right? Oh, my gosh. What a great time this is. We have so much to do this year, and I'm so glad you're here. We have a really busy morning and so many exciting things going on. So first, let me thank Pat. I know Elliot said thank you to you, but I always appreciate not only do you come up here, but you lead and help us so much. So thank you for that. I think she deserves that. I looked and you kept standing out here and you were completely green, and I looked up, I'm like, why is she green? And then I looked and Elliot was green. I thought, okay, this is not good. Yeah, multicolors. Right. And I want to thank Cindy. Thank you for being our board angel today. We appreciate you. And also, a big shout out to our online supporters. We love you and appreciate you. And I'm so glad I'm not saying hi to Ziamara and Peter today because they're actually here. So it's nice to have Ziamara back. Ziamara, I was going to read this to everybody, but Ziamara had sent us a lovely note thanking us for all our prayers and support, and here you are, already like getting around so well. So thank you for coming today. It's good to have you back. Yesterday, if you were one of the people who showed up yesterday and were part of our Vision Team event, would you please stand? How about a round of applause for this group? So from 8:30 until noon yesterday, we were together. We have 10 teams. This is our picture. And I can't believe it. It was better than any wedding I've ever been to. We took that picture in like 8 seconds. We didn't even have to do any retakes. I couldn't believe everybody was looking. Everybody had their eyes open. I said, how many times does that ever happen with that many people? But we had 10 people who were part of this group who could not attend, and we had 30 present. And that's 40 of our whole group who is part of this Vision Team launch. And those of you who still want to be involved, you have a chance. Dennis is going to be in the back outside today. He has a little table set up. If you want to find a way to participate here, if you're looking for a way to volunteer, if you have 1 hour or you have 6 hours, it doesn't matter. We have 10 teams, and their job is to create and surround the work here with their vision for what needs to be accomplished. We have everything from ambassadors to facilities to social activities to gardening and growth and marketing and care team. And what am I missing? Music ministry, youth and family ministry. I have to go through the alphabet. Earth Care, let's not forget Earth Care. So if any of that interests you, go see Janice today. What he'll do is get you signed up, and he'll put your name on the list and notify that leader, that team leader, that you might be interested in being part of it. It can participate via Zoom. If they need to meet, you can come to the church. But just consider how you might want to partake. All right. Yes. Oh, is she here? Oh, well, Diane Hanley, it's your birthday tomorrow. So everybody turn around and wave to Diane. She's online. Happy birthday, Diane. Thank you, everybody. All right. Also, Julie Baum is not able to be here today, but I want to just mention, yesterday we worked on Unity of Tampa's vision, but if you need a personal vision board and the opportunity to figure out what you want for your own life, Julie is doing her vision board workshop on, what date was it that you announced? Oh, the 14th. Oh, yeah, it's right there. 14th, 2 to 5, and there's still time to sign up. It's a wonderful opportunity to set your intentions, okay? And if you haven't been with Julie, she's amazing. I also want to give a shout out to Adam. Adam, I'm not going to embarrass you, but Adam graduated from college. Adam Conrad graduated from college, and he's already gotten a job in biotechnical or biomed? Biomed. So I'm really impressed that he already has a job, and we just want to wish you well on your way. So congrats to Adam. All right. Now, what? Oh, no, I didn't make him get up and tell us. Did I make him come up and tell his grades or anything? No. Yeah, no. But I do think it's a big accomplishment, and it deserves to be honored. All right, with all that said, anything else?
Oh, one more thing. You knew that, but you weren't going to forget this part.
I wasn't. I'm going to step away.
Oh.
Nope, there's one more thing.
The affirmation.
Yes, okay.
Oh.
I didn't know if you had something.
Well, Okay, yeah, sure. I wasn't sure that we were going to do this right now, but yeah, my wife is here, and we're about 14 weeks pregnant.
Yay!
I wasn't sure when we were going to do this, Nancy. I apologize.
Well, you did text me and say you thought today was the day, and I figured if we get going and it gets busy, you won't get your airtime.
Well, thank you.
Isn't that wonderful news? We're going to have another musician. Our band is growing. That's all I have to say. It's
right.
very exciting news. Jeffrey's still crying. Yeah. We cried when we heard the news. We're very excited for both of you. And we're going to hold the high watch for you the whole time. Okay? Just know your whole spiritual family supports you.
we so appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
very exciting. Yes, they're going to have more kids growing up in
That's right.
unity. That's right.
It is New Member Sunday, after all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're going to have Jillian stand up
start
here.
too early.
Yeah, you can never start them too early. Yeah, he'll be playing the baby. We're happy for you, both of you. All right, let's say our affirmation for today. Now, if I can even remember what I was doing. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. I told you we had a lot going on today. All right, I'm going to read today's daily word, which is freedom, by the way. And it says, the divine presence within guides me to freedom. At times, I may feel hemmed in by my circumstances, limited by lack of opportunity, or faced with an unwelcome situation and no good choice. When that happens, I may feel anything but free. Rather than despair, I find my freedom in God and the limitless expression of my divinity. Shifting my perspective from the limits of the world to the expanse and perfection of spirit, peace fills me. I relax and remember that no earthly trouble is greater or more enduring than God. I claim the power of God and feel a strength beyond mere human strength as moment by moment I release limiting beliefs and reclaim the power I had given to my problems. Spirit lives in me and as me. The truth is my freedom. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Amen is right. All right, I'm turning it back over to the new dad.
Thank you, Nancy. Man, I blew that. I'm sorry, I did not catch the subtle hint, folks. It's early. All right, we got this very loved song right here that we're going to sing this month. Yeah, I know this is Gail's favorite. We can do it as a call and response, too. It goes just like this. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Sounds good. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. Here we go. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me Hey, thanks, guys. We'll probably keep singing that one this month. I like that song.
Can it? Nope. Can't not heard. All right, so this is like so exciting for me. Normally I talk about good news stories right about now. But guess what? Today, the biggest good news stories is we have new members to welcome into Unity. And it's our first new member group since we moved. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So it's not 15 total people. I'm going to let Margaret speak first.
And all the new members come up to the front, please. Let's go meet Bobby. Thank you.
Jeffrey, choir members, go up there. Go. Can you move up? Yeah. Otherwise, they can't be seen. Okay? Oh, I'm excited. I know, it's so nice. Oh. Margaret?
So I'd like to welcome everyone as new members. Okay, I'll stand down here. So in order to become a member with the Unity of Tampa congregation, you actually have to go through a class, and you are all blessed to enjoy taking that class with Nancy and Jeffrey. I look forward to taking that myself. So according to our bylaws,
Do you want me to have the choir stop for a moment?
I can maybe speak up.
No,
Would that
Elaine,
help?
can we just stop them for one moment? Thank you. And we can start back up when I get up, okay? That way they can hear you. You're all right.
Okay, all right. So for the qualifications to be a member of Unity of Tampa shall endeavor to live in accord with the Jesus Christ principles of love and truth as taught by Jesus Christ and Unity, and to further the work of this ministry through active interest, love, and support. So the powers of all our active members is each active member of Unity of Tampa shall have the following powers: to vote at any membership meeting at which the member is present, serve on ministry teams if selected, speak in debate at any membership meeting according to the rules provided for debate, offer suggestions to the minister or board of trustees as may seem advisable for the good of the ministry, contact the Unity Worldwide Ministries regional representative or Unity Worldwide Ministries directly for guidance, support, or information on available resources, and participate in all activities and programs of the ministry. So, welcome.
Okay, go ahead. Want to, first of all, Hanson, Joanne, Norma is recommitting. Took a class even after being a member. Mary, David, Bobby, Heather, Chris, Oscar, Bill, Jan, Lisa, and Leroy. We welcome you into our spiritual family. We are here to support you on your spiritual journey. Our job is to hold the high watch for you and to ensure that you can trust that whatever you need from all of us, we are here to help you figure that out. we empower you with the spirit of unity, which means that we remind you that you have the power, the wisdom that you need to overcome anything. That every thought that you put out in the universe multiplies. And our job is to think what you want, to share your desires, and to ensure that you never walk alone. We have a special gift for each of you. Here, do you want to take some and I will? Here, I'll start down here. We love you. Thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you. Here you go, Bobby. No. Did you get one, Chris? Okay. Does everybody have one? Okay. So we're going to put our hands up. We honor you and we behold the Christ in you. God bless you. And thank you for being part of Unity of Tampa. So wonderful. Thank you to the choir too, huh? Thank you. I could barely contain myself. I couldn't even look at them too long. I was going to cry. It's so meaningful because some of them, like Oscar and Bill and Bobby, Bobby's been a member already. Oscar and Bill are joining from another Unity church, and Jan. But no matter where you go, the idea is that you belong. And so you can participate in 10 Unity churches. You don't have to be in one. The idea is unity, right? So it's reclaiming your purpose. So thank you. We're grateful. Yes. Heather, come on up. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Just before that we go out and do our own thing, wanted to say hi like we always do. We're going to start a new series with the kids this year. Every month we're going to focus on another one of the 12 powers. So we're about to go start talking about faith right now for January. So
And how about the fact that Heather, who was a member of another Unity church, is now also a member here, and of course our youth and family ministry director.
that was very powerful just now, guys. Thank you. And the vision team for YFM is wide open. Come and join us.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Heather. All right, Elliot, we're going to get ready for meditation. Our new guests are thinking, wow, this place has got a lot happening. I told you we had a lot.
Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Let's sing that one more time. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Oh, surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
So I invite you now to take a few deep breaths and just relax your mind and your body. All the excitement of the morning, all the joy in this room, the positive energy, the divine spirit within each of us, lighting the way as we hold the high watch for each of our lights to shine brightly in this universe. We focus our attention on our heart, the center of all spiritual activity, recognizing the power the heart has in its rhythm, in its ability to keep the body and the mind powerful. And as your mind becomes quieter and quieter, just allow the words I share to enter your heart, taking in what feels right, letting go of the rest. My mind is open to the lessons I need to live my life in a healthy and mindful way. Every day, I choose my thoughts, monitor my words, take in new experiences, and find new ways of growing my thoughts. Through conscious efforts, I choose what gets stored in my mind and what is nurtured as part of my consciousness. My heart is open and receptive, which allows me to commune with the divine. Through power and prayer, I replace all negative thoughts with positive ones by denying the power those negative ones have over me. I don't ignore my negative thoughts. I simply deny the power they hold over me. And I remain diligent in maintaining pure intention that manifests the highest good for all beings, not just myself. I strive to view myself and others in a unified oneness. I release my need to look for the flaws in others and in the world at large. And instead, I look for the gifts of this amazing universe I live in. I allow my mind to stay pure and to bloom with positivity. I take time to release anything that does not support positive thinking. And I consciously choose to forgive those who have hurt me. When I do, I eliminate the pockets of anger that prevent me from having an open heart. I change my mind and my thoughts and allow my divine nature to grow. And as I do, I nurture the world around me by planting only seeds of good everywhere I go. I rest in the silence and open my heart to receiving what is mine. I am the best expression of myself when my thoughts are pure. With my mind and heart centered in peace, open and receptive, I return to this moment in time, relaxed and at peace. I want to thank our band. It's nice to be back together. Yeah. Michael, Alban, Elliot. Thanks to Duncan and David. David, thank you for our new fountain back outside of Fellowship Hall. It works now, so thank you. Thanks to Michael, who's our greeter today, and Luis and Jeffrey and whoever else is helping in Fellowship Hall today. And to Jeffrey, my Jeffrey, who manages everything that none of the rest of us do. So thank you for all your help. All right, so New Year's Eve, some of you were with us, and we got together, and the idea of getting together was to try and focus on releasing what we wanted to let go in 2022. We meditated about it, and then we wrote our lists. And then we meditated on also what we wanted to manifest in 2023. We walked outside in silence, and we burned and let go of what was on our paper for 2022. In that process, we had to think about what seeds we wanted to plant, and that's what we're going to learn today. And while many of us know these concepts, it's good for us at the beginning of a new year to revisit how it all works. So I want to begin with what I believe is the most important message of all. And that is everything in the universe that exists now and that will exist in the future began in thought. Everything. Now, holding that as the big umbrella, as I fill in the rest of the pieces, is important because everything starts with a thought. But we're also co-creators in what lies ahead. And in order for that to work, we have to understand how our body and mind and heart come together to make that all happen. I want you to think about it like this. You've decided to change directions in a new year. Maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a new relationship, I don't know. But let's say you want something new in this new year. And you're putting that thought out there. But at the same exact time, you're also putting out thoughts about all the obstacles that you will face as any of that manifests. Well, if I make the move, I want to move somewhere. If I make the move, I'm going to have to face financial challenges because where I'm going is more expensive. If I get a new relationship, I have to start all over, and that's not always easy. So for every new thought we put out there on something we want to manifest for ourselves, we are always putting out thoughts that will remind us of why that can't happen, shouldn't happen, or if it happens, how it will also present a different problem. Now, which one of those seeds gets planted and actually grows? Both of them. So for all of the energy we're putting out in the universe to build something, and we're putting out all that energy to worry about something, we are stopping one from growing bigger than the other. So if you're spending a lot of your time wondering why this isn't working or that isn't working, or trying to think about the obstacles, it's important to think about how you're planting seeds. Now, I love parables because parables teach us a lot. And the parable of the sower and the seed, which is in the New Testament, is super helpful when we're talking about what to plant and how to create. So you can find it in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. It's told different ways. It's the same story. But the idea is to look at the metaphysical truth of the message. And if you're a unity person, then you understand we look at everything metaphysically. And all that simply means is looking beyond what is to something bigger. It's not just literal. Everything isn't literal. In this parable, a farmer scatters seeds on 4 different types of ground. One of those grounds is so hard that the seeds sit on top and the birds eat it, so they can never grow. One area he plants, it's so shallow that the roots can't take, and only a small amount of growth can happen. In another area, it's completely filled with thorns, and the thorns choke the growth as it comes up. And the 4th one is fertile ground. Fertile ground where the thoughts, what he plants, can grow. Now, if we think about this, we're the soil, right? We're the soil. And we are the ones who affect whether or not something can grow. So we need to really think about whether or not the ground is too hard for anything to change. There are too many thorns of pain in the heart, choking off every new potential idea. We're shallow. or we're going to let it happen. This is why it's so important to pay attention to what we're putting out there. I say this to Melody all the time because she's only 14 years old. And she's always saying, yeah, but the world can really be mean or bad. And I always say, your world is, because that's what you put out there. But I don't see what you see. And you can have your opinion. But just remember, that's where you're going to live. In that world. We get a choice. No one makes us do this. Jesus spent most of his adult life trying to tell people that God was within them, that the divine existed within them, that they had that divine light, that divine power within them. And all people told him is, that's not right, that can't be true. God is up there, and God is scary, and I can't be powerful. So they chose not to believe. That's okay. That's what they felt was important at the time. But the problem is that if we're ever going to get forward, we have to figure out, how do we keep that pipeline of communion open? If the divinity is within us, there's that pipeline between us and the energy in this universe. Okay, if you don't believe that, then you've got no pipeline. Which means everything that literally happens to you is literally happening, and there's no potential for it to change. It is what it is, and that's one of the reasons I don't necessarily like that statement, even though I find myself saying it. It is what it is. Actually, it's never what it is, and we all know that. It's never what it appears to be. It's always something bigger, or better, or more. Jesus said a man's reception of God's word is determined by the condition of the heart. So that means if our hearts are closed and our hearts are angry and our hearts are always blocked, then we can't possibly make the connection between head and heart. So think about it like this. If I have a receptive heart, it means I act from a place of divinity. I'm compassionate with myself. I'm compassionate with other people. I'm going to be open to the feelings of divine being. I'm letting people in. I'm holding the high watch for others and for myself. It means I'm open to the wisdom I need. The heart, being the center of all spiritual activities, then, has to be open, receptive, or I can't grow. Now, think of it like this. Our thoughts set the intentions. Our hearts are open to receiving what we intend. If my thoughts are bad, but my heart's open, then I'm getting bad stuff. If my thoughts are bad, if my thoughts are good, my heart's closed, what's happening? Nothing. So if these two things don't work together, nothing works. Set the intention, be open to receiving. Set the intention, be open to receiving. Both have to be focused on. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote about how our mind impacts us. He said, the mind is the perception of the things we see, hear, and feel. It is through the mind that we see the beauties of the earth and sky, of music, of art, in fact, of everything. That silent shuttle of thought working in and out through every cell and nerve weaves into one harmonious whole the myriad moods of the mind that we call life. Now, if you think about unity principle number 3, the law of mind action, it says the same exact thing in a whole lot simpler way. It says, I create my experiences by what I choose to think and believe. It's that easy. What I choose to think, feel, and believe. Same exact thing he was saying before. But what's important to understand is that our human mind is a powerful tool. And our senses are going to determine every single day the impact of what is happening outside of us. We look, we take it in, we feel it, we decide what it means, and we are affected by it. That is one of the challenges of having great senses. We feel it all. We don't filter what we're deciding it means. We're the ones who give it meaning. Nobody else tells us what it means. So everything that happens to us, we assign a meaning. That meaning affects our thoughts. Those thoughts affect our heart. And we are not going to manifest one step forward in life if that's where we stay. And the more we focus on the things that are worrisome, the more we're nurturing seeds to take root in fertile ground. And our goal is to reap what we sow. So be careful what you sow. If you planted an apple seed, you would certainly expect an apple tree to grow, correct? Is there anybody here who would plant an apple seed and expect a pear tree to grow? It could happen, Bobby. I would like to think with the law of nature it wouldn't happen, actually. Or we could tell you planted an apple tree and actually have put in a rose bush and you wouldn't have known the difference. But what I want you to get is that the law of nature is something we're really confident in. I'm going to get new dirt and I'm going to dig there and I'm going to plant things and I'm going to come back and look for them to grow. It is so easy for us to do that. But we do not do that in our lives nearly as easily. We literally plant it and go, I don't know, maybe it shouldn't grow. Maybe, wait, I'll come back. Oh, I don't think I should have planted that. Maybe that's not right for me. Right? Am I wrong? Yeah, don't act like I'm wrong. Yeah, you're all like, not me. No, not me. Divine law works that way. Whatever we plant, all possibilities are possible, but so are all the obstacles if that's what you decide to look for. How many of you go out to your garden and look for the weeds? And you pull them really quickly. Okay, why don't we do that with our thoughts? Minute you see one growing, get it out of there. Let it go so that the ground can stay fertile. As Jeffrey Beach always says, see it, believe it, receive it. The same principle works in our relationships. What relationships are you wanting to cultivate in this new year? And have you already made up your mind about those relationships? So, for example, you want to get closer to someone or build back a bridge you have maybe felt wasn't built. But have you already made up your mind that that person is flawed, that the relationship is flawed, but you're giving them an opportunity, but really you're not? Because your mind is closed. It's true. We say, well, I'll give them one more chance. But really what that means is you don't stand a chance. Because I've already made up my mind that you're flawed. What do we desire from every relationship? What expectations do we have for those desires to manifest? What do we choose to observe or see in other people? Are we focusing on the best in someone, or are we focusing on the worst in them? Are we choosing to keep other people's candles lit, or are we the one who comes out and blows it out? What are we planting for those relationships to grow? The only way to achieve success in manifesting what we plant is through purifying our minds, which is referred to often as atonement. But if you break down atonement, it means at one meant. At one meant. And when you're one with divine nature in the unified field of oneness, you're unified. Your world is unified. What you see is unified. We need to stop living in duality and eliminate that duality. Today I'm powerful and divine, and the other day God did something I didn't really appreciate. That duality that exists limits our ability to plant on fertile ground. We cannot live in duality separate from mind and heart. And it's easy to tell when that's happening. We all know when that's happening. We just need to get out of our own way so that we can manifest all that is desired. And so, what we want to read. And I just want to make this last comment before going to our lessons. I want us all to think about this being a new year, truly leaving the past year behind, recognizing how important it is to begin again with that same spirit without all the baggage. Let's review our lessons for today. Planting our seeds for 2023 requires us to identify the condition of our heart every day. Be receptive to God's wisdom because our ability to grow things depends on it. To live from a place of divinity, remembering a tiny seed of wisdom is the season's harvest. To act intentionally, to grow desired relationships, and be consistent in our energy and effort. And number 4, to be diligent in monitoring our thoughts, because our thoughts are what link us to the universal mind. Our affirmation today is, I am planting seeds that will grow. Let's say that together. I am planting seeds that will grow. Our quote today is from Serge King. You have the power in the present moment to change limiting beliefs and consciously plant the seeds for the future of your choosing. As you change your mind, you change your experience. Let's take that in. So we pause now to reflect upon the importance of purifying our consciousness, opening our heart, recognizing how important it is to have the two working together. Ensuring that fertile ground exists where all desires can grow. No thorns, deep roots, positive thinking. For all the power that's been instilled within us, and the gift of wisdom and the ability for anything to change at any moment, should we choose that consciousness, we say, thank you, God. Amen. By the way, good morning, Logan. Sorry, I got out of my routine. All right. We have something new we're going to be doing. So our prayer chaplains are here to pray with you, but we don't always have them praying with you on Sunday. I always talk about what they do here and how we send a prayer list out on Monday. So something we want to make available and remind you of is that our prayer chaplains can pray with you should you need prayer today. So Norma, would you please stand? If it wouldn't hurt you. Sorry, I know that knee's just getting the hang of that. And also, Bronwyn is here. And do we have any other prayer chaplains present? I think Linda is not here today. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I always think of you on the board and I forget. Joanne is here. Will you stand, Joanne? So I know Bronwyn does Reiki after the service for those of you, so maybe see Norma and Joanne first and then come to Bronwyn. And thank you all for your service. All right, let's say for the first time in the new year, our prosperity prayer, which I should take that down because you know it. I know you know it, but let's affirm our highest good. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. All right.
I think we're going to have everyone stand and we'll sing the peace song, get you guys out of here on time.
Okay.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be with God as creator. Family, all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now let's join together in saying the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. And if you don't know somebody here, say good morning.
Unity.